Verona City Council for Monday, October 14th, 2019 at 7 p.m. We'll begin with the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Next we'll have the roll.
Alderperson Cronin.
Present.
Alderperson Gaskell.
Here.
Alderperson Journey.
Here.
Alderperson Kemp.
Here.
Alderperson Cole.
Here.
Alderperson Posey.
Here.
Alderperson Riki.
Here.
Alderperson Touche.
Present.
Got a full house, so that's good. Next we'll move on to item 4, which is public comment. If anyone from the public wishes to speak, now would be the time to do so. Seeing nobody run up to the mic, we will move on to item 5, which is approve the minutes from the September 13th, 2019 Common Council meeting.
Move approval.
Motion by Alder Riki. Is there a second? Seconded by Alder Kemp. Last chance for corrections. Seeing none. All those in favor of approving the minutes from the September 30th, 2019 Common Council meeting signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. The minutes are approved. Next, we will move on to item 6, which is mayor's business. And under 6A, we have the introduction of the Senior Center Director, Stephanie Ale, I believe. You want to come up and say a few words?
You're the first one to get my name right. So I'm Stephanie Ale. This is my second week, so I don't have a lot to report, but just getting to know the staff and the clients that are coming through the center. And so far, it's been really great.
Any quick questions? Alder Kemp?
So, are you by any chance related to Amber Ale?
Yes, I am.
Is that your cousin?
She is my sister-in-law.
Oh, okay. All right. I was just I went to grade school with her, so I just.
Oh my gosh.
When we were talking
Small
about it, I was
world.
wondering. So.
And Chad.
Yes.
Yep.
Yep. All right. Thank you.
Great.
That's it.
Thank you. Okay.
Small world. Thank you. With that, we will move on to 6B, which is the proclamation of the Halloween trick-or-treat hours. I'm just going to read this proclamation real quick. In the interest of promoting Halloween safety for Verona area children, I, Luke Diaz, Mayor of the City of Verona, hereby proclaim the official hours of trick-or-treating in the City of Verona to be between 5 p.m. and 8 p.m. on Thursday, October 31st, 2019. And with that, we'll move on to item 7, which is announcements. Any announcements from the council? Seeing none, we will move on to the administrator's report. Mr. Sayer.
Thank you. I'll keep this short since the Packer game starts in 15 minutes. A couple things that are not in the report is Ellen will be sending out an invite to all the alders for an Outlook calendar. So we'll be doing a citywide Outlook calendar that'll be available so you can, I guess, opt into that or opt out of that. But that'll be going out here shortly. We'll do our best to keep that updated for city meetings. There's a lot going on, but we'll do our best to kind of keep that as up to date as possible. So that invite will be going out after this meeting. I know Ellen sent out a doodle poll last week for our joint fire meeting with the town. I've got about a minute of additional announcements here. If you have not responded to that poll, I would appreciate it if you could just do it right now, and so we can kind of hopefully get that meeting set with the town. A couple other things that are going on is we have a joint town planning meeting tomorrow night with the town. There is a Parks, Recreation, and Forestry meeting this Wednesday. There are presentations by the 2 candidates for fire chief that will be occurring at 5:30 p.m. This Thursday at the fire station. And then immediately after that is the Fitch-Verona EMS District annual meeting at 7 p.m. also at the fire station. So if you're interested in going to those, book the night at the fire station because there'll be back-to-back meetings. We have 2 active public hearings right now for planning and zoning related items. One is for the old World of Variety. Goodwill is looking at going into that building. And then we have public hearings for the Whispering Coves development as well. And then we are looking at doing the budget public hearing on November 18th. The TIF fix update, it did pass the Senate Assembly unanimously on October 8th. There will be a public hearing this Wednesday by the Assembly Ways and Means Committee at noon. If anyone would like to attend that and testify, I'll be there and would be happy to have anyone else join me. If you'd like to, just let me know after this meeting. few other items that we have going on is Festival Foods. They had their kind of grand opening this past Friday. As part of that, they did donate to the city $10,000 towards the replacement of park equipment at Vandegrift Park. So on behalf of the city, this is a thank you to Festival Foods for their donation. And with that, I'd be happy to answer any questions from the council.
Any questions for Mr. Sayer? Seeing none, I'll just say, yeah, thank you to Festival Foods. I think that was a really great kind of introduction to the community. Next, we'll move on to item 9, which is the engineer's report. Mr. Sayer.
So we give Carla the night off tonight, so I will briefly go through the engineer's report. We have construction around the city, almost in every direction, as I think as we all know. Yeah, really. County Highway M, as you go north, is still under construction. The goal is to still have that completed by the holidays, winter of this year. County Highway M going towards Oregon is still being repaved. My understanding is that will reopen Friday of this week, is last I heard. So the last portion of M going towards Oregon would open on Friday. PD is also under construction between Woods Road and County Highway M. And then we also have the construction that's occurring, the County Highway PD bridge out towards the town of Rona. That actually closed today. That's a project that will be ongoing for a few weeks as well. Other than that, the other projects are listed in the engineer's report that were included in your packet. But I'd be happy answering questions.
Any questions on the engineer's report? We're gonna let Adam off light, I guess. You were due, I suppose. 10 committee reports. First up, Finance Committee. Alder Cronin.
Yes, I would like to make a motion to approve payment of the bills in the amount of $2,756,595.86.
Motion by Alder Cronin. Is there a second?
Second.
Seconded by Alder Posey, I think. Alder Cronin.
So by way of explanation, we had a $1.1 million down payment for the new fire truck. And the other largest payment was to the Department of Transportation for M.
Thank you for that explanation. Questions, comments on the motion to pay the bills? Seeing none, all those in favor of paying the bills in the amount specified signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. And that motion passes. Alder Cronin.
Yes, I would like to make a motion to move approval for resolution number R-19-041, amending the city fee schedule.
Motion by Alder Cronin. Is there a second? Seconded by Alder Kemp. Alder Cronin.
Not a ton of changes on the fee schedule, mostly some slight increases in park reservation fees, and that's so that we can recover the cost for cleaning of restrooms after events and ceremonies in the public parks.
Thank you for that explanation. Questions, comments on the motion? Seeing none, all those in favor of resolution number R-19-041, amending the city fee schedule, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. And that motion passes. Anything further from Finance?
Nothing further. Thank you.
Thank you. Next, we'll move on to 10B, which is the Plan Commission. Alder Gaskell.
I would like to recommend approval of ordinance number 19-948, reconfirming and adopting the City of Verona Comprehensive Plan.
That was a motion to pass the ordinance, not to recommend, right?
Recommend passing of the ordinance, yes.
Okay, I will interpret that as a motion to pass the ordinance. Is there a second? Second by Alder Cronin. Alder Gaskell.
Thank you. In September 2009, the City of Verona adopted the Comprehensive Plan. Plan includes a chapter for issues and opportunities, housing, transportation, utilities, and community facilities, natural and cultural resources, economic development and agriculture, intergovernmental cooperation, land use, and implementation. Plan also includes the city's adopted neighborhood plans. Staff has determined that it is in the public interest to update the plan after the 2020 census is completed in order to allow the city to utilize the most current data in the plan. Plan Commission held the required public hearing on October 7th and voted 7-0 to recommend for the reconfirmation and adoption of the City of Verona Comprehensive Plan.
Thank you for that explanation. Anything to add, Mr. Sayer, on the timing or anything else? All right. Questions, comments on the motion? Seeing none, all those in favor of ordinance number 19-948, reconfirming and adopting the City of Verona comprehensive plan, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. And the motion passes. Anything further from Plan Commission? No, thank you. Thank you. Next, we will move on to item 11, which is new business. First up under A, we have discussion and possible action regarding resolution number R-19-042, requesting exemption from the Dane County Library tax. Mr. Sayer.
Thank you. This is something that we do every year. It is the resolution that we request the exemption from the Dane County Library tax. This is something that's required in order to be exempted. So like I said, this is kind of an annual thing that we do, and staff has no concerns with the resolution and recommends passage of it.
Thank you. Alder Touche.
Do we ever get it? Do we ever get it?
Get being exempted?
Yes.
Yes, we're exempted.
Perfect. Thank you.
Any other questions, comments, or motions? Alder Touche.
I move approving resolution number R-19-042, requesting exemption from Dane County Library tax.
Motion by Alder Touche. Is there a second? Seconded by Alder Kemp. Any further discussion on the resolution? Seeing none, all those in favor of resolution number R-19-042, requesting exemption from the Dane County Library tax, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. And that motion passes. Next, we'll move on to 11B, which is a discussion and possible action regarding resolution number R-19-043, supporting the establishment of a fire department emergency medical responder program. Mr. Sayer.
Sure. Currently, the Verona Fire Department is not licensed to the state of Wisconsin for medical care. The full-time firefighter and credentialed through Fitch Verona EMS. The paid on-call and paid on-premise firefighters are currently not credentialed, which limits them to only being able to perform first aid unless directed by a paramedic to perform other procedures. Over the past 4 years, the Verona Fire Department has been sending our firefighters to the emergency medical responder class. This resolution is one of the final steps to allow the Verona Fire Department to apply for a license to provide emergency medical responder EMR level care to our citizens. Dan Mahaka from the fire department is here tonight, and he'd be happy to answer any questions on this resolution.
Alder Touche.
Thank you. It's a simple question. Fitch Verona being a combination of Fitchburg and Verona, is the Fitchburg Fire Department licensed in the same way?
Yes, they are. They just got theirs done last year, I believe.
Great. That's all I have.
Other questions, comments, or motions? Alder Cole.
I'll make a motion to approve resolution number R-19-043, supporting the establishment of a fire department emergency medical responder program.
Motion by Alder Cole. Is there a second? Seconded by Alder Cronin. Anything to add, Alder Cole?
No, thank you.
Thank you. Any further discussion on the resolution? Seeing none, all those in favor of resolution number R-19-043, supporting the establishment of a fire department emergency medical responder program, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. And that motion passes. Next, we'll move on to item 11C, which is approval of the operator licenses. Clerk Clark.
I need a motion, please, to approve the operator licenses as presented by the city clerk.
Motion by Alder Rieke. Is there a second?
Second.
Seconded by Alder Cole. All those in favor of approving the operator licenses signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. And that motion passes. We are on item 12, adjournment.
Move to adjourn.
Motion by Alder Cole. Is there a second? Seconded by Alder Kemp. All those in favor of adjournment signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. And we are adjourned at 7:14 p.m. Thank you.